I, Dalton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people. And Falcon Warrior 920? Who's that? Okay. Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting slash act of terrorism.
Cause a mass shooting?
Yes. He made a statement, a threat, a written threat to plan to carry out a mass shooting.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all these kids keep getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland? He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that. So when you draw the attention to you by making these statements as they may be jokes, I mean, I wouldn't expect the kid to go, yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm going to go shoot everybody up. No, when they're caught, it's a joke. I didn't mean it. It was a joke. That's when you're caught.
But these games, these kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what
wrong.
my time in law enforcement is spent doing? Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time, and for stopping acts too as well.
Okay.
So that's what our job is to make contact, because these kids think it is a game or a joke, so they go ahead and make these comments.
But it's just a comment, so how is there an
arrest? There's a Florida state statute that says you cannot make a written threat to cause a mass shooting, act, or kill or harm anybody else. Legislature has chosen to do that.
Well, he didn't cause or act or do anything, though.
He made the statement too.
It's a written statement.
It's a written statement. It's a written threat to kill or to make a mass shooting or act of terror. So if I get on there and say, I pledge ISIS and I'm going to blow everybody up, that's the same charge as, you know what, man, I'm fed up. I'm going to go to school tomorrow and shoot up my school. So he'll be going to DJJ.
What's that?
The juvenile jail. He'll be placed in there for several days. And we're going to go from there. The charge is a felony. It might be a second or third degree. I have to double check, because a written threat to harm somebody is a third degree felony. Second degree is when you involve a mass shooting in a school or an act of terrorism.
He's a little boy. He didn't do anything wrong. Yes, he's 15, but he's still a little boy, and he's not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff.
Okay, well, he did what he did.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be treated as though he is a terrorist or something because he made a silly statement on a stupid video game.
Well, in the world where schools and kids are going to school to learn and are getting shot and killed because people...
I understand that, but at the same token, I mean, you have to look at things case by case, too. I mean, he's not that person.
Do you own a gun?
I have a gun, yes.
Okay, so he has hands and feet. He can grab your gun and go do something.
He would never do anything like that anyway.
We don't know. We don't know if...
No, but I know. And I know.
Most parents have it, ma'am. We're going to take him. He's going to go to our operations center, and we will go from there. But this is where we're at. This is the world we live in, where people think it's funny to say, I'm going to go kill people at school.
Well, he's not people. He's a child.
Okay.
There's a difference. He's playing a video game, and he's a boy.
And that's why he'll be charged as a juvenile.
Unfortunately, these days and age, this is what happens. Kids get on these things, and they say this, and parents say, it's not my son, and then it might not be your son, but
I know it's not my son.
Somebody's son does, and then this is the world we're in, where kids are getting shot at school while they're trying to learn, and
I
kids are getting shot in buildings. Unfortunately, we can't take risks, and we can't say, all right, we trust that this one guy's not going to do it, and then it happens, and then we say, well, we had the chance to stop it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, this is not my son. My son and I are like this, and it's just us. Has been, and it's not my son. He's a little boy still.
It's a tough situation. I know you're emotional.
He's high intellect and smart mouth.
Well, that's
and
what
you
got
know
him
what?
caught up.
The grown-ups on these games goad them into these things, which is what happened.
You need a roof over your head, food, and water. He doesn't need the game. You should probably
That's right, he doesn't.
You should take those away, because these adults that are influencing may have done that in the past, but guess what? They're not in trouble today. He is, because he made those statements. We can't put on what they've said in the past to give him justification why he said what he said, ma'am. He made the charge. He's going to face the consequences. Right?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Mr. Dave Man here. Oh, man. The world's just getting crazier. I'm here to talk about this kid. Goes by the alias of Dalton Woodcock or something like that. Woodhart. Waltman. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. I'm not going to look at it. But it's this kid from Florida, of course. Of course it's Florida. And he made a threat over Minecraft to bring his father's M15 to school and shoot at least 7 people. Now, that's some edgy shit right there, bro. That is some edgy fucking shit right there. I've got all kinds of fucking conflicting feelings about this shit. Because, man, I've said probably worse shit to my friends. I'm serious. I'm gonna try to look at the fucking camera, actually. I've said shit that's probably 10 times worse. I've threatened my friends with burning their houses down. You know, we've threatened, when I was in like the 5th grade, me and my friends would threaten sexual violence against each other, okay? This is, goddamn mosquitoes in this city. Man, this is, it's a tricky fucking situation. It's a tricky goddamn situation. Because on one hand, it's like, yeah man, lock this fucking kid up. He sounds like a menace to society. He sounds like he wants to fucking commit a mass shooting. But then again, I had to like do some digging to realize that this shit was over Minecraft. And if you look at the chats before, like, here you can see, I'm gonna put up the whole, the little screenshot of it. But you can see that they're talking about like things that are fucked up to joke about, like swatting someone. There are a lot of things to make jokes about, people. And, you know, I feel a little bit of sympathy for this kid because I'm like, shit, you know, he didn't shoot up a school. You know, he just said some dumbass shit to his friends. And it sounds like somebody who was playing, you know, somebody in his damn Minecraft world turns out to be a snitch, it sounds like. That's what it's sounding like to me, okay? That's what it sounds like to me. And they went and posted this shit on Discord, and then, you know, fucking law enforcement found out, was like, boop, whoop, whoop. Fucking give me your hands, kids. It's cuff time, you know? And then his mom is standing there like, it's not him. He's a baby. He didn't do it. No. And the cop's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. He's a criminal. And I'm like, I think they might both have a point. I don't know. You know, I don't mean to be too much of a fence sitter on this one, but this is like, it's a fucked up scenario. Cause man, like, I've threatened my friends with arson, murder, rape, and robbery, you know? I think I've threatened my friends with all of those things. But like, maybe not, maybe it wasn't written down, you know? Like that's where the fucking thing is. And that's where the cops were saying, like, ma'am, it was a written threat. He threatened the lives of his fellow classmates. We live in a day and age where kids, they take guns to school and they shoot people. And I'm like, man, we also live in a fucking day and age where anything's funny. Like, the darker the fucking shit you're talking about, the funnier it is. So, is that really fucking fair? Oh, and he's 15. I'm like, fuck, man. When I was 15, you know, I was a punk, man. I didn't know what the fuck I was saying. I didn't know what the fuck I was saying or doing. You look at this kid and you're like, he's got some goddamn carrot calves, alright? I'm talking about, he's a real beta male, alright? You can tell it. I'm saying he doesn't drink his milk, goddammit. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, fuck, man. Is this kid right for saying that shit? Like, fuck no. If he was joking, though, you know, hey, man, it sucks that you're going to have to do like a week in jail and probably be on probation for like 3 years. But that's just, I guess, where the fucking country's at. I'm like, you know, I'm like, fuck, man. It's like we're put in a position where we are forced to choose. I'm looking at a damn squirrel climbing a tree. Where we're forced to choose between violating either the First and Second Amendments or just doing damn nothing and maybe letting one of these little fucking creeps actually, you know, go through with it. And goddamn, it says it's been the 14th fucking arrest, like, seems like just in Florida, like this month, of kids threatening to shoot up their damn schools. And they charge them with, like, threatening. It's like a fucking class 2 felony. They threaten them with, like, threatening to deploy or detonate a destruction device or something, you know. And I'm like, that, I guess that makes sense. What are you, you're not going to charge them with, like, 7 conspiracies of murder. That'd be kind of fucked up. But, you know, shit. It's just fucking crazy. The world never stops getting crazier. And if there was any piece of advice I could glean from this, it's that when you want to make really fucked up jokes, you don't write that shit down, okay? You hop on mic and you tell your friend you're gonna fucking kill him and rape his family and burn his house down, all right? And then say, hey, listen, that wasn't me, okay? That wasn't me. That was an insane psychopath that just jumped on the mic, and I can't be blamed for what that psychopath just said, you know. And I didn't write it down, so can't prove it was me. All right, that's fucking enough out of me for today. Thank y'all for sticking around, and I'm gonna be coming at you tomorrow with something twice as crazy, most likely. All right, peace out. Yeah, one last little thing, man. When you see this mother talking, and she starts talking about, like, he's all I got, my husband is not around, I was like, aha. Okay, yeah, this kid probably is gonna shoot somebody up. Lady, you seem like 80% of the problem. Like, Jesus. And you got a gun in the house? Bitch, you don't have any fucking clue if he could get his hands on that or not. Are you fucking retarded? Are you out of your damn mind, lady? Just shut up. Let the fucking cops do what they came here to do. Like, you've got no business being like, that's my son, it wouldn't be my boy. No, I'm like, lady, if there's anybody's kid it would be, it's fucking you. It's always these, like, single moms who, I don't know, man, they're putting too much fucking, like, pressure on the kid, or, like, treating him like the fucking husband or something. I don't know. It fucks them up. It was the same thing for the fucking, what, that was the fucking Newtown kid who, like, shot his mom and then shot all the fucking kids. So I'm like, lady, shut up. You're not helping with your screaming and fucking hysterics, alright? I'm sorry. You can say that I'm anti-single mom for that or whatever, but fuck off. That lady's out of her damn mind. Alright, this is the real peace out, boys. Man, I just got hit in a fucking drive-by by this kid. Alright? Boom. Right to the fucking back of the head. I never saw it coming. I had kneeled down to take a picture of the water, and I just feel boom on the back of my head, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I thought an acorn had fallen on me. I turned around and I saw this little fucking Nerf dart and this girl's on a scootering away, laughing at my ass with a gun in her hand. And I'm like, God damn, somebody lock this girl up. Forget threats. She just shot my ass. What the fuck?